Hey guys, here's the review for problem 2, which is the only one that's a little bit different, so I made a separate video for it. This replaces the problem 2 that is on the other video. So we've got 18 is less than negative 3x plus 5, which is less than 21. I'm going to treat this as two entirely separate inequalities. So 18 is less than negative 3x plus 5, and then negative 3x plus 5 is less than 21. Cool. Solving the first one, I might subtract 5 from both sides. 13 is less than negative 3x. When I go and divide by negative 3, I've got to flip my inequality sign around. Negative 13 over 3 is greater than x. In other words, x is less than negative 13 over 3. Okay, my other guy, I'm going to do the same step, so minus 5 to both sides. Cool, and I've got negative 3x is less than positive 16. Divide by negative 3. I've got to flip my inequality around. I've got x is greater than negative 16 over 3. I've got to use these two pieces of information in concert. What I mean by that is I'm going to put both of these on my number line. So negative 16 over 3, negative 13 over 3. And I'm going to try to see some points and see if they work. If I plug, for example, in, so that was a good sentence. So if I plug in 0, which is somewhere up here, 0 is less than negative 13 over 3. That's not true. It doesn't work in that equation. So the region that's up here we can't use. 0 is, however, okay for us to use in our first one because 0 is greater than negative 16 thirds. So we're looking at something that goes this way, but it can't go all the way to 0. Okay. What are some numbers between these two things? Okay, how about negative 15 over 3 is somewhere in between. Cool. Negative 15 over 3 is less than negative 13 over 3. That works there. Negative 15 over 3 is greater. In other words, it's more positive than negative 16 over 3. That works there. So we're really looking at the region between these two places. And if I take a look at my endpoints, because we're at less than and greater than, we should have open circles. And then as I try to graph this thing, we're graphing the place between those two things. That's our final answer for this. The tricky part here is making sure that we're graphing in an area that fits both conditions.